All right, good morning. Welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Welcome back in on this beautiful Friday morning here, June 20th in sunny Colorado. Please tap that like and subscribe button if you are new here, even if you're not, and you've been watching us for a bit, please tap those buttons. Today's episode is Fuzzy Bear, the meme coin, the king meme coin on the XRP Ledger. Let's go ahead and take a look first real quick at today's market like we do. You know I hate it. It's for the beginners. We're at a 48 like yesterday for fear and greed. Just a couple of dips into fear. Bitcoin at 106 up from yesterday. Excuse me. Ethereum's at 2,500 and blah bitty fucking blah blah. XRP's at $2.17. Great. Yay. Cardano's at 60 cents. Yay. I hope that satisfied everybody, right? Because like we zoom out on this channel, we don't get caught up in the minutia of the everyday price action. That is for the beginners, which you guys will not be soon. Channel's never for financial advice. It is simply for educational and information and entertainment purposes only. I cannot forget entertainment. Yeah. Caleb and Brown, you better check them out. Don't fuck around. Get on there because they 1-to-1 your money. They don't go playing games like that other guy did with everybody's funds. Betting on other horses with your money. They don't do this kind of stuff. Thank you very much. They're utterly professional and above board, and your money is easily seen as well that it's 1-to-1. You can verify that with them 24/7. You get a crypto broker on your side. They use Fireblocks custody, which is institutional grade custody, as you know. Crucial stuff when you want to cash your money out. There are not limits to cash your money out. You're not limited to, let's say, excuse me, like I don't know. That's better. Let's say, 50 grand a day. I'm pretty sure 100 grand a day, whatever it is for Uphold. Here, let's check that out. I always say it. I want to know. I want to know what your limits are. I want to know what everybody's limits are. We're not messing around on the channel. We're not here to be played around with. Good for you, Uphold, that you stuck with XRP. God bless you. Let's see how you show your skin and how you operate. And you do operate well on the whole, I will say that. And by the way, Uphold does have some great, you might want to check out their, I'm not against Uphold, just so you know. I don't know if people thought that. I use Uphold. Uphold also has, I think you can earn it's crazy. I think it's like I don't want to say it, but go check out how much you can earn just by keeping, I think it's RLUSD. Is USDC or RLUSD? You keep money there and you make money like you used to with the banks back in the day. Uphold with, daily. Daily withdrawal limit. Oh, so when the crypto market is rocking the house and you want to pull your money out, you're only going to be able to get 25, at least to pull in, to pull out. Yeah, you're only going to be able to get per day 25K. Per day 25K out of Uphold today. Can't use day again, but I tried a triplet. I tried the trifecta, but the thing is, all right, let's see. What is the daily withdrawal Uphold? How about Coinbase? I think it's like something crazy, like 1 million. Something nutso, or 500,000 or something. Oh, $100,000 a day. Wow, 100,000 per day. Interesting. Very interesting. So you got yourself a daily withdrawal limit on Uphold of $25K per day. You have a daily withdrawal limit on the old Coinbase of $100,000 per day, $100K per day. Let's see. Caleb and Brown, daily withdrawal limit. Caleb and Brown does not impose daily withdrawal limits on clients. They offer unlimited pairing and trading volume, and they do not charge deposit or withdrawal fees. Are you guys fucking kidding me? They're telling it right here. They pride themselves on providing 24/7 support from a dedicated personal broker and having no limits on deposits or withdrawals according to their website and according to how they operate in real life with me, I can say. Caleb and Brown's approach to, I know this isn't today's topic. We're going to jump into fuzzy. Don't worry. Wow. Straightforward and transparent fire blocks. Guys, fucking whatever. Channel's not for financial advice. Do whatever the fuck you want. You don't want to tap our link down below. Please do not do that. All right, let's get into fuzzy. Now, today, we're going to cover fuzzy. Before we get into all this on fuzzy, I am going to give you my take on fuzzy from my notes. And then we'll get to the internet and articles and AI and such, which is fun to fact check. All right, from my notes here, you better grab your fucking honey pots, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. That was kind of what I had as my catch line. Grab your honey pots. This fuzzy little bear had no hair. Fuzzy was a bear, had no hair. Here's the deal. Fuzzy is a serious thing. Being fun because it's a meme, but we ain't playing around with fuzzy. Just check the community out with fuzzy and see what they're about. Anybody dealing with XRP, I have seen most folks dealing with XRP and finding out about XRP. What I have found and having an affinity for XRP, they are very techy, very bright, sometimes a little bit conspiratorial, which is fantastic. That means they have eyes wide open and are not believing the bullshit that's parroted, and they find out for themselves and they draw their own conclusions. Sometimes the conclusions may go a little bit too far, but usually they don't. Usually they're actually not far off from the truth, but everybody calls them conspiracy people. Okay, that's that. Now, here's the deal. I'm not going to speak for the fuzzy community. I am not going to pretend I know exactly who and what the fuzzy community are. I will say that my experience with the fuzzy community thus far has been a lovely experience, my producer and I, and we love you, fuzzy community, and we are going to continue our coverage on fuzzy here and there. And by the way, to finish that thought, most folks I've found in the XRP community are very techy, very bright, on the whole, on the average, just a little bit smarter than your average bear, if I can say, and pull that in. All right. On my notes, let's get into it. All right, let's get into first. I think you guys all know we've covered it in other videos where fuzzy started way back when, developed in 2023. Fast, scalable, a meme that here's the deal with fuzzy. Okay, there is a vision to create a meme on the XRP Ledger, just a meme token or an NFT collection, right? And it was built with this community, XRP native functionality at its core, which is killer because it's riding right on the coattails of the XRP Ledger. So we're loving this fuzzy meme over other memes, simply even just because of that. Developed late 2023 by a group of XRP Ledger developers and artists who wanted to create an NFT-centered ecosystem. And by the way, this is a sticking point, and I've gone back and forth in the comments. So for what it's worth, if I need to take my accountability here, accountability, it's a big word for big people. If I need to take my accountability here, I will say I apologize. I was wrong. If I was wrong, it kind of sounds like I'm wrong the way I'm going now, because I commented back to you when you had said a comment person, I will not name names, that the XRP, that Ripple created it, and I was like, no, the community, and it's like, no, we'll focus on the XRP Ledger. Anyway, if I need to apologize, it's kind of a sticking, confusing point. Who exactly created Fuzzy? I need to find out the names. Who created the actual? Anyway, I'm going to go with my notes, what I've uncovered. Okay. Before we get too deeply into the minutia. Developed by a group of XRP Ledger developers and artists, supposedly. I'd love to know all those names, who wanted to create an NFT-centered ecosystem that was fast, scalable, and fun. Fuzzy made its debut with one goal. They wanted to prove that the ledger isn't just for banks and institutions, that there are many arms to the ledger, which there are. And that's pretty cool. It's for creators, collectors, and communities as well, not just banks and institutions. That's pretty cool. Launched an NFT collection first, of course, minted directly on XRP Ledger. XLS20 is what they use, the native NFT standard of the ledger. Each Fuzzy Bear NFT features unique traits, clean pixel art styling. Here, let's pull up some fuzzes. Let's pull up some fuzzies. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here, let's just do some fuzzy, Fuzzy Bear, XRP meme, and go to images. All right, so here we got some fuzzes. Okay, here's the king. Pretty freaking cool. How fun. Come on, guys. Can you have some fun? It's fucking so fun. I love it. I love it. Awesome. XRP.cafe, which you can check out here. So here, you've got the fuzz. How freaking fun. Going for 410 XRP, 13210 items. Total volume on this 930,000 XRP. There's 557 holders and 19.50% listed. The price. Oh boy, guys, so much fun. So much fun, dude. How fun. How fun. Okay, cool. What? Third eye, make America great again. Third eye, fuzzer. Okay, so anyway, very cool. We can actually leave Fuzzy back up while I yap, or we can put Knucklehead back up. And by the way, well, let's continue with this here. Since we're on a roll with fuzz, so each Fuzzy Bear NFT features unique traits, clean pixel art styling, as you just saw, and heavy emphasis on personality and rarity for the meme. And it wasn't a copy and paste. The project is 100% original, made. That's so cool. Homemade and deeply XRPL native. That's freaking neat. Dude, the more I find out about Fuzzy, the more I like it. And the more I understand its technicalities And the point that it's not just a fuzzy little meme. I mean, it is, but it actually just cool. The technology that's used to create the fuzzy meme. It's just fun, I think. And here's the kicker: wasn't VC backed, folks, like the old ETH. And a lot of others. Nothing wrong. I mean, it's fine. But it wasn't VC backed, venture capitalist backed. No big budget, no hype, no machine. You know, just good old fashioned blockchain building by regular folk. Grassroots community trust. Here we are on Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with Frank the Crypto Tank in an effort to help out the fuzzy community to gain some traction with your lovely efforts that you've been pushing forth thus far with your fuzzy meme coin, which I think is so freaking cool. I'm shocked at I have to come clean and say I started with fuzzy because I thought, now look, if we're an XRP, by the way, tap like and subscribe down below if you're liking us. And I thought to myself, oh shit, I gotta cover fuzzy because this thing it's been in the XRP community. I can't cover XRP and not cover fuzzy. So I did it kind of just thinking it would be superficial and that's it. And it would be cute and it would be cool and everything, but cute and, cheeky kind of thing. And I would move past it. And it is all that. And that's fine. It's a meme coin, but the way that it was created, and now the more I find out about it, dude, fuzzy's some cool shit, yo. Check out some fuzzy. Get on some fuzzy. Fuzzy. Get on some fuzzy. Let's continue. How the hell does this shit work? This fuzzy? I don't even know. I got to refer to my notes. I mean, I kind of know. I know basically how. Come on. But specifically, it's built on the XRP Ledger. Ultra-fast transactions, near zero gas fees, native NFT support through XLS20. It's crazy shit. Each NFT lives directly on chain. Meaning we have moths that fly around this set because we have lights that can light up the world like the sun. And the moth's attracted to the light. The Frank are attracted to the crypto. Each NFT lives directly on chain, meaning you don't need any third-party minted service. Hey, buddy. Hi. See? Moths are our friends. Yes, they are. All right, now here's the deal. You don't need any third-party minting service or IPFS style workaround. Okay? It's basically, it seems like magic. Efficiency without compromise, which usually does not happen in this world. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, and that's because they're riding on the coattails of the what's under the hood of the XRP Ledger, which is crazy shit. Now, here's where it really gets interesting concerning Fuzzy Bear. It's not just an art drop, okay? Fuzzy's not just an art drop. A lot of these memes are. It's actually a platform. The team's building. They've been building out, actually, and what we call the Fuzziverse. And this is what I mean about fuzzy and what I learn each day. And I never knew that until I got my notes together here. The Fuzziverse, a community-first metaverse-style expansion plan. Oh, jumping into the old meta with the fuzz. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's a community-first metaverse-style expansion plan where your bear is your pass into exclusive digital events. I need me some fuzzy, getting some fuzzy, and we're going to do it right on air. That's going to be cool. Let me talk to my production guy and see if we're permitted to do that legally. By the way, we're not for financial advice. Nothing we ever do on the channel ever was, ever is, ever will be. We are never responsible. Nobody on the channel ever is for your financial decisions, and neither is anybody such as YouTube, this platform, or anybody. This is not financial advice, and we are not financial advisors, and I am not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want with your money. It ain't our business. All right, anyway, let's get back to the program. Tap like and subscribe, by the way. It's Your Pass. I'm definitely going to be doing some fuzzy. What? It's Your Pass and exclusive digital events, mini games, marketplace discounts, and even staking style rewards powered by XRP liquidity pools, bitches. What? Come on now. There's also talk in the community about future collaborations, custom avatar rendering in XRP gaming spaces. Dude, how cool, how fun. And XRP, this fucking, man, this is what I mean. XRP don't play no games. People in the XRP community don't play no games. Why? Because we're smarter than we used to be. And XRPL-based DeFi integrations for bear holders. Translation, this ain't your average fucking JPEG, yo. That's what we're saying. Boy, the more I find out about the old fuzzy, buzzy, wuzzy, was a bear, had no fucking hair, I am utterly impressed. In a good way. Okay, let's say you're ready to go. All right, you're ready to go with fuzzy. You want to get it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to check with my guy first, see if I can do it. But if I can do it, and by the way, happy birthday to our production guy, Mr. Luke. Happy birthday, sir. I hope you have a great day today. Happy 24. Our young genius production. I didn't know what I was going to say, dude, but I want to be more respectful. Our awesome, really is the coolest dude. Luke, you're awesome and very ridiculously talented. And that's who is actually putting all of our stuff out and doing everything, is this one talented dude. My buddy Luke, I love you, brother, and happy birthday today, number 24. Early on the journey, ridiculous genius. Early on the journey, it's crazy. Luke's awesome. Happy birthday, dude. Step 1, you need an XRPL compatible wallet like Zum. And I don't know, is it really Zum or is it Zaman now? I mean, the wallet, what we're using now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. It's the, I told you I didn't do a lot with this, I don't want to be rude, but like this DGen DeFi type stuff. I'm really just an old person who does the above board crypto thing, trying to teach, trying to pretend I'm young here on the channel. I'm old. Come on. I'm trying to stay young. I'm trying to keep going with it, keep up with the world and tech and things like this. Makes me nervous. I start moving my fingers like that. All right. Now, you want to do, okay, so there, hey, here, head to one of the verified NFT marketplaces like we had up. I think, why wouldn't it be? I do believe that you would go to this site here, like an XRP cafe, .cafe. Oh, yeah, you would. Yeah, it's in my notes. You can also go to xrp.com or you can go to xrp .cafe, which is totally cool. I love the xrp .cafe. I'm always expecting a .com, a .org, a .it or whatever. It's .cafe. I freaking love that. Fuzzy Bear doesn't take a lot to get me going here. Fuzzy Bear is listed on both of these. You make sure you're buying from the verified collection and no knockoffs. I would think that'd be crucial, right? Allow the bear. Yeah, no knockoffs allowed in the bear den here. Yeah. That's what I put. I'm trying to be cheeky. Yeah. You want to fund your wallet with XRP is your next move. Excuse me, you need a small amount for the reserve requirement, about 10 XRP, plus enough to buy the NFT that you actually want. And we see the prices here. I'm already sharing the screen. Okay, we already see the prices here of some of these. For instance, this guy is going for 410 XRP, a floor price. If you wanted to buy this guy, whoops. I actually don't want to buy that. That was weird. I would have thought that it would just, okay, no worries. XRP Cafe. Okay, 410 XRP, 477 XRP, 515 XRP, 524 XRP. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's just real quick. I'm curious. I am curious to see because right now, as of right now, at least according to Market Cap, 217 per XRP. So this one, for example, is $1,193.50. All this row right here is $1,193.50 as of right now. Let's continue. This is so cool. I'm gonna buy me some fuzzies. Not financial advice. Here's the deal. You got to have enough reserve in your wallet, and then you browse the collection, you check the traits and rarity, and then you purchase your bear. It'll be delivered straight to your wallet. No middleman, no gas wars, and no nonsense. Okay, now here's the bonus. Some fuzzy bears come with hidden perks, airdrops, whitelist. This is so cool. Whitelist access to future XRPL drops. What? Never knew that. And even governance tokens and upcoming projects and devs are working on. They're working, and that the devs are working on. And it's not just art, it's access too. Yeah, that's cool. Dude, how cool. I want a fuzzy meme. Hey, XRPL community, fuzzy creators, devs, can you create a Frank the Tank fuzzy bear? That would be so cool. The fuzzy bear community, let's get into the fuzzy bear community itself, which I've been finding out more and more. And yeah, you guys seem pretty cool. I don't know. We're going to have to see. I don't know you yet. We'll have to see. We'll see if you pass the tanker's litmus test. I don't know any of yous yet. We'll have to just see. I'm from the East Coast, unfortunately. And it's kind of like Missouri, the show me state. I love Missouri. By the way, what's up, brother from Missouri? Mr. Todd, what's up, brother man? All right, now let me give you credit where credit is due, Mr. Fuzz community, the Fuzz community, because no, I do not know you just yet, but you are super active. You're using the XRPL. You guys have decided to take advantage of a winner, ride on top of a winner, which is the XRPL and the XRP community. Smart of you. Here's the deal. They have dev Telegram groups, okay, buzzing 24/7. They're devs who actually respond if you're into this and you want to engage with this and get some fuzzy bear for yourself. I do not give financial advice and I do not tell you what to buy, but if somebody did do this, I think I might. Not financial advice. Weekly updates you get. You get holder votes, you get meme contests, and you get Fuzzy Fridays, a community-run event where holders show off their bears, trade, and connect in real time on Fridays. See what I mean? It's freaking cool. I mean, who knew that crypto through the meme element of crypto via Fuzzy Bear, the Fuzzy Bear community would be who knew that it'd actually be bringing the world together and connecting live, and interacting live with folks each Friday. That's fun. That's really fun. All right, here's the thing. Fuzzy Bear didn't succeed because it paid influencers and launched on Binance, and it's a small grassroots project. That's the thing. Okay, people showed up, people did their thing, they stuck around, they're committed. They do what they say. This is what builds success, right? The dev team, let's shout out to Bizzle Bear. Here they are. Bizzle Bear, Lady Fuzz, and XRP NFT King. They've been transparent, committed, and consistent in this effort from the beginning. And I was looking for some folks and some names. And what up, Bizzle Bear, Lady Fuzz, and XRP NFT King? How are you all doing? And thank you for your efforts, and thank you for your hard work and your commitment over time and your success. Hats off to you. They've been transparent, committed, and consistent over this time. They've got skin in the game. It's obvious, right? It shows. This is what real Web3 community looks like with these three players, okay? They're building from the ground up, the world's fastest, greenest blockchain in the world as of now, right? Why it matters? Here you go. Let's zoom out. Let's do it. Let's check out the Fuzzy Bear. Let's see that it's not just a project. Okay, it shows the XRP Ledger isn't just for cross-border settlements, etc., etc. It's living proof, and many other things the XRP Ledger does. It's living proof that a breathing ecosystem for culture, creativity, and community can exist like this on something like the XRP Ledger. It's crazy. This Friday meeting with everybody adds this personal element that I think is just so cool. This live meeting and comparing your fuzzies and everything. It's so freaking cool. It also highlights something that we don't talk about enough, of course, which XRP is going to win in the long game here, in our opinion. And it's going to need more than utility if it's going to do that, right? It needs something that's got a human element to it, per se. Okay, projects like Fuzzy are helping to inject this soul back into the XRPL, right? Got a highly efficient blockchain in the XRPL. NFTs without the gas wars of typical NFTs. And now an actual reason for young creators to actually build on it and start building here instead of on Ethereum or Solana. So watch migration once XRP gains its traction from Ethereum and Solana, which is the meme coin king marketplace as of now that we well know. Watch all of this change and over the next few years as XRP gains popularity, start shooting in price, not financial advice. And folks start saying, whoa, there's something going on with this XRP thing. Let's write on the... Now you're going to come right. There will be a migration, as well as Cardano and some others. Cardano, potato. All right, so here's the deal. Whether you build for the bears, the builds, or just the vibes, you got to check the fuzz out, okay? You got to check it. You jump into the fuzz, join the movement. I'm all caught up in the hair already of this bear. It's so interesting. It's cool. All right. Keep yourself cool. Don't forget, all this stuff is just for fun. Don't get emotional about it. You know, we're having fun here. None of this is financial advice. Never was, never will be. Never was, never will be financial advice. This is simply, those are not the droids you're looking for. This is simply for educational and entertainment purposes only. Now, in closing, let's get over to an article or two on the Fuzz Bear. According to Forbes, this article not written, this is popping up today as fresh news. Awesome. Okay, so we got a Fuzzy. I love it, following the fuzz. Look at the movement on Fuzzer. Let's look at its 40-day. Yeah, we got some fuzzy movement, folks. Look at the movement on Fuzzy. Yeah, you want to play games? Look at the movement on Fuzzy. Look at this dip. Never financial advice on the channel. You understand charts, right? Just a little bit. You buy around here. You don't. I do. Somebody who's smart buys around here. You don't wait for it to go here. See this trend? See this trend line right here that I could draw? See? Let's draw a trend line. Going up here next. See, I buy here. Yeah, never financial advice on the channel. Don't care what the hell you do with your money. Look at this shit. Look at the old Fuzzster go. Go for it, Fuzzy. You go for it. All right, here's the deal. Here is the deal with the Fuzzster. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. I think I'm going to, first of all, we are going to certainly, for certain, bookmark this site. And we are going to also, for certain, bookmark that site. And let's get back to 0.00007 cents for a fuzzy. Interesting. Very interesting. Historical price performance on Fuzzster. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the difference. They got some action on the old fuzzy. Urgent upgrade appeal for okay, cares. Yeah, let's just talk about this. We don't need to do that, but we do what it is. You said it as advanced stablecoin legislation. We know that right now. So now what? And we know it's not today's topic, but we should cover this because it's part of the news. I know we were going to jump, but we've got to continue and cover this before we go. How much time do I have? Whoops. How much time do I have in my life? I can do this for just a bit here. By the way, check out Fuzzy, if you would. Here's the deal. Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, green light of the stablecoin legislation. Landmark crypto regulation passed by Senate. What to know about Stablecoin Genius Act. June 17th, a couple days ago. And we covered some of this already. Yeah, we already covered this. We don't need to do it again. Yeah, the vote. Yeah. Yep. There's some background stuff too, right? Yeah. Bill passed by. Okay. The bill passed with bipartisan support and now heads to the House for a vote. Okay, the bill appeared poised for passage heading into Tuesday's vote. And if they can, I'll give you the long and short, if they can basically get together and read all this shit, if they basically get together with the two, they're not naming it. I forgot the name of it. The act, the whatever, the Genius Act, I think it is, or the whatever act. The other one the Genius Bill. Genius Bill, whatever the other one is. All right, hold on. We're a crypto info channel. We can't guess at things. What are the two crypto bills being considered now? What are they? They are Digital Asset Market Clarity Act. The Genius Act and the Clarity Act. These are the two. We need to do an episode on these two and their relation with each other because this is our next step here to get to the House or the Senate. I was asleep in civics class. I told you that. Clarity Act and Genius. Interplay. I want the interplay between these two. Okay. Oops, we don't need that. Okay, now here's the deal. So it heads to the House for the vote, right? Because that is the Senate, or it is now, right? Crypto dummy. All right. Well, let's see what the House has to say. Let's see if we can get a bipartisan agreement between the Clarity and the Genius before the break in August, the president's break. President Trump has already stated that he would like to see this on his desk before the break. And that would be, so he's saying, please don't, it looks good as is. You don't have to go changing it a lot. He's already looked at it and says, don't go tying it up with all kinds of nitpicking and all this garbage. Let's get this thing done. When is the congressional summer break? I did like to all of a sudden want to access my location because I want to know the summer break. Like I'm up to something. That's good though. I'm glad that they do that to keep tabs on people. Yes, I'm a safe person. I'm a content creator. I'm asking because I'm concerned about when the Genius Act gets handled, guys. Calm down. Congressional summer breaks known as the August recess. Typically occurs in August. Each year, specific takes can vary, of course, for security reasons. They should vary. That's smart. And the House is scheduled to recess starting July 25th. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get an agreement on the see if we can get an agreement on what's happening with the Genius and the Clarity Act before the break in August to see if we'll get traction here, like quick traction on stablecoins. That's what we're looking for. We're gonna have to see. I don't know how this is all going to play out, but we're hoping for the best. We just don't know. We are going to get going with the day here. Thanks for joining us. We have a few people in the chat today. Not many, a few. We're going to grow. Hats off to the XRP meme community. Thanks for doing what you do. And I think it's pretty cool that we got into Fuzzy and got that kind of worked out and figured out what's going on with that. Shout out to Bizzle Bear, Lady Fuzz, and XRP NFT King for being awesome parts of the dev team with this whole thing. Hats off to you all, and good work on Fuzzy Bear. We're going to cover more Fuzzy coming up here. Please, guys, don't forget to tap our link in the description below for the old Caleb and Brown, your one-stop concierge service for crypto brokerage. They've got you covered. Fireblocks, institutional grade security, 24/7 available. Anybody you need, your broker, but if you needed someone, your broker wasn't available, you get anybody over there. They do not commingle funds. They match 1-to-1, and your funds are protected with Fireblocks institutional grade security. Like I said, you get charged a one-time fee, not a buy and a sell. You can pull. There's no daily withdrawal limits. When the market's rocking, you can pull out what you wish. Not financial advice. These are important points. Please check our link down in the description below for Caleb and Brown. Doubt you'll be disappointed. Transparency, I use them. My wife and I have been using them for a while. They're pretty freaking awesome. And they really are what I'm saying. And they've been growing like crazy over the past year. And their service, as far as I have seen with me, has not suffered one iota, which is pretty damn impressive. That you can grow like this and not have your service suffer. Anybody running a business knows that that's pretty darn impressive. Let's get the hell out of here, guys. Enjoy your day. And thank you so much for joining us.